Yeah, good morning. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? It's going to be another awesome day here in sunny Georgia, looks like. I did get my grass cut yesterday. Used the old walk behind, so I got my exercise. I actually broke a sweat on the last part because I did it right after the coffee session, so it was still shady right here on this side. But by the time I got to the other side of the driveway, it was sunny. And it was a little hotter than I thought, but it's all good. Yard looks good, and I got me some exercise. So how about that? All right, let's see who we got hanging out over here with us today. We have Big D's in the house. 65, looking at 85 in delightful Brooklyn, Michigan. Thumbs up. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. We got a couple of them going over there. Keith Stanford. How you doing, Keith? Steve Gronsky's here. 73 heading to 89 in Mustang, Oklahoma. Thanks for being here, Steve. Got Steve in Toronto. TGINF. Morning all. Shout out to co-host Rocky and Jack. They're not even in here today. I've already opened up the front door, so Jack is at his post there guarding the front door. Rocky, no doubt, is on the sofa, as he usually is, or the couch, or the Davenport, whatever you want to call it. Earl Walker's here. Says, morning, everyone. 61 going to 77. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Larry Galt's in the house. Says, good morning, everyone. Happy Juneteenth. Rain in the forecast. Yep. Let's see. Matt, Awesome Wood Things Hoss. No meetings for me, so I'm in the coffee session. How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. Troy Pritchard is here. Happy Friday, TGIF. Paul Stewart says, TGIF, one crazy week. Well, they're all crazy these days. Some crazier than others, but yeah. Good day, everyone, says Jim Senecola. Bread baking day today. There you go. Let's see. We got Gary Hammett, Wood Creations. Good morning, Gary. How are you? Hitch Hamilton's here. Going to be a great day. Yep. They all are, pretty much. Some better than others, but Kevin Els, keeping his streak intact here. Janet Moore's here. Look at her over on the Facebook. Appreciate you, Janet. Michael Bell, how you doing, sir? Hitch Hamilton says, what is with the t-shirt? Looks like prison. There's a clue there. We'll see who can pick up on the clue. Doug Sisk with his rye wet here. Morning all. Microwave yourself some broccoli today. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I had for dinner last night one of those Marie Callender, and it was the cheesy chicken and broccoli. So I did microwave me some broccoli last night. Is that my souvenir present shirt? Yeah. There's a clue there. I'm waiting for somebody to see if they get it. Let's see. Clyde Labonte's here this morning. How you doing, Clyde? Good to see you here. Can I get the recipe? Yeah. Go to your local grocer. Go to the frozen food section. Look for Marie Callender and grab the box that says cheesy chicken something. Cheesy chicken and broccoli, I think is what it said. Because that's what it is. Um, yeah. Yeah. Larry Galt's onto it. He's quick at that Google. And I know this because if you Google it, that's the first thing that pops up. If you Google those numbers, not 37927. Speaking of Larry Galt, let me tell you about what Larry Galt did. The man made me something pretty cool, and I got it in the mail yesterday. I guess it was yesterday when the mail came. But let me show you this. Really get it over here in the center. How about that? Live edge. Really slick. I like that. And he's even got on the back, he's got the little keyhole slot so I can hang it up. I'll be hanging it up back here somewhere. And then it says handcrafted by Larry Galt. It's got his, I don't know, is that like a, is that like, do you have one of those branding irons, Larry? Is that what you use for that? And anybody that's in the know with the Gatton CNC thing would know that that's the font Batman Forever alternate that I use with the Gatton CNC logo. So thank you very much, Larry. You're awesome. You guys never cease to amaze me, the stuff you do for me. I appreciate you. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Michael says Shawshank Redemption. Nope, I missed him. There it is. Well, what does that number have to do with Shawshank Redemption? Does anybody know? If you Google it, it should tell you. It should be the first thing you see. Janice says, very nice, Larry. Yeah, branding iron I got several years ago. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. Thank you so much, Larry. And it's going to hang proudly right back somewhere back here. It's getting kind of crowded back there. I may need to move some stuff around. Maybe I'll stick it over here beside that flag because I'm running out of room because I got the door. I can't do this stupid stuff. I got the door here, so that kind of limits some space. Yeah, I need to move some stuff. The problem is everything back there is pretty good size, so but I will hang it back there where it can be seen. Yeah, I watched some. Tried to watch some news today. Give up pretty quick. They're just so dadgum gloom and doom. Every freaking story they have on the news, it's no wonder there's so many crazy people walking around. You just get bombarded with bad news all the time. And it don't matter whether you're watching the news or you're scrolling through your Facebook thing. It's all, good Lord. I saw one the other day. I won't mention any names, but it's some people that I know personally, or some of them I knew in the thread. And man, they were just going back and forth, just getting downright ugly in their Facebook comments. And I'm like, this is crazy. Just crazy. So that's one reason why I like coming on here on the coffee sessions. Gives me a little getaway. Y'all are usually pretty nice, except for that Doug guy. You know? Just kidding. Yeah, just so much doom and gloom on the news. They keep wanting to fuss about the Republican convention wanting to do or or maybe it's not a convention. Well, whatever it is, it's the convention, I think, that they're wanting to do. I believe it's in Tulsa. And, they just act like it's going to cause everybody to die. But yet it's okay for them to, thousands and thousands of them to go marching here and there. And because that's okay. That's social distancing. So, whatever. I'm so sick of all this stuff. Just sick of it. But there's Hitch says Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm not sure what that's referring to, Hitch. Wild Bill Harrison's here. Good morning, Bill. How are you doing? The Trump rally. Okay, is that what it is? And I guess they're still trying to figure out where they're going to put the convention, right? Or is it going in Jacksonville? Because I heard Jacksonville one time. They were trying to do it in Charlotte, and they said no, you can't do it. You can't have big crowds. So they just said, well, okay, we'll move it somewhere else. So. Yeah, Dave says it's because the writing is for a good cause. Yeah, that's okay. Because they are wearing their mask and social distancing, keeping 6 inches apart, which is funny because I'm sure most of them aren't wearing those masks because of the COVID thing. They're wearing the mask so that they don't get identified as they're carrying the TV out of the looted store. But anyway, it's Friday. I don't want to get on a downer on Friday. It's going to be an awesome weekend here. I hope it is wherever you're at. Larry says people already camped out waiting at the Trump rally. Yeah. And I watched a little bit of news this morning. Again, they were interviewing the governor of Oklahoma, Langford, I think is his name. And, they were the guy that was interviewing him, and it wasn't really an interview, more like a grilling, because he's trying to get he's just all doom and gloom. It's like, well, what do you think about this? Isn't it going to make everything spike and blah, blah, blah. What about he's making them sign a waiver and, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, people go to those things because they want to. Nobody's putting a gun to their head and telling them they have to go. It's called living, They go do what they want to do. That's the way it's supposed to be here in this country, I thought. But anyway, Stephen says, why on earth would want to be president these days? Oh, who on earth? My bad. Who on earth would want to be president these days? Not enough money. Yeah. Fortunately, the president we have doesn't need any money. He's got a little bit, I think, stashed away. But RNC convention will be a protest. Oh yeah, you bet. And they talked about bringing it to Atlanta, and I guess they still could. I don't know, but I think it doesn't matter where they put it. There's going to be problems. It'll look like Chicago '68 probably. So Mike Reynolds is here. He says, good morning, Dave and company. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Mr. Reynolds. Okay, Janet wants to know. So tell us what you know about the Shawshank Redemption. Excellent movie, by the way, that we don't know. Well, if you Google that, you probably know that 37927. That was, and if you know this movie, I love this movie. It was an excellent movie, one of my all-time favorites. The 37927 was the prison number for Andy Dufresne, the innocent. He was the only one innocent in Shawshank. Uh, but yeah, that was his prison number. And I have something on the back of this shirt. Anybody that can guess that, I'll make them a shirt and send it to them. If you can guess what I have on the back of this shirt. So I've already give you enough clues. Yeah, Trump donates his salary, and you never hear about that in the news. He does what I think he gets paid every quarter or something like that. So he'll donate. I don't know how they pay the big guy, but he will, pick a certain thing and he'll donate it every quarter. Oh, Hobby snuck in here. I didn't see him. Howdy, folks. Was watching on the TV. Finally got myself out of bed. Well, good morning, Hobby. Good to see you this morning. Tim Halcom's here. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Some of you guys just getting here. Let me hold this up again because you missed it. If you're just getting here, this was made for me by Larry Galt. He's not only a coffee sessioneer, he's a Gattoneer. And did a fantastic job making this. So, yeah. Yeah, Janet, are you busy Googling now? You don't have time to go watch the movie real quick because it's like 2 hours and I think it's almost 2.5 hours. So you don't have time to do that. Coffee session's going to be over in about 12 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah, listen to this smart aleck guy here. Let's get off this gloom and doom. Let's talk about cooking skills. I need to have you on the coffee sessions on the live here. Troy says property of Shawshank Prison 37927. Yeah, you can go buy shirts that have that on there, but you don't see that in the movie. You only see the number on Andy Dufresne's shirt. But yeah, well, tell us all about the cooking skills, Mr. Sisk, Mr. Big Smoker Guy. You and got Red Russell now into that smoking thing. I think he bought the same kind of smoker that you have. And we've been friends a long time, Doug, but you guys always piss me off when you post those pictures, all that good looking food on there. It just makes me hungry. But everybody likes to do that when they're cooking stuff. Old Michael Chips, I don't think he's watching this morning. He posts his, he was doing some baby back ribs the other day. I got so hungry, I've had to break down and had to run down to Shane's Rib Shack and get me some barbecue. Let's see, stepped up to the big time. Yeah. It looks like he's doing really well with that thing. Jan says, no, laughing to myself that it must be something about mustard and biscuits. Wrong movie. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have anything about mustard and biscuits on the back. But anyhow. No, I bought, I think I told you guys. I don't know if I told you all or not. I recently bought a vinyl cutter and a heat press so I can make my own stuff. And so I've been playing around making a few t-shirts and stuff. Nothing to write home about, but just playing around with it. Good morning, Brian. How are you, sir? Trying to see what that picture is. It's what is that? A big Hemi motor or something with a. Trying to see what that is. Yeah, like I said, all doom and gloom on the news, so I don't want to keep talking about that. Weather outlook is good. They said we might get some scattered showers or whatever this afternoon, which is okay. It hadn't rained in a couple of days. And weekend's looking good, but tomorrow is first day of summer, and it's going to start getting hot, which I don't like when it gets really super hot, but really can't complain because it has been. Well, they said the other day, and I think I told you that we hadn't had any days where it hit 90 or above. Yeah. Larry says, okay, turn around. No, I'm not going to turn around. You gotta guess what. If you're really a Shawshank Redemption fan, you can probably guess what I would have on the back of this shirt. It's one of my favorite, I guess favorite saying, because it's not really a quote because some person wrote it and he just said it in the movie. So, but it's pretty profound, I think. It says Gatton vinyl cutting. No, don't have any of those shirts yet. And I'm not doing this to try to start a new little thing, but I will if I make something anybody wants it, I'll maybe put them on my website where they can buy one. But I'm not out to try to get into that business. I don't want to do that. I started to buy one. I was looking at them pretty heavy a couple of years ago, and then something else shiny come along, and yeah, there you go, Doug. You guys should do that. Smoking with Doug and Dan, or Dan and Doug. Yeah, that's that. There you go. You can have that. You can have that YouTube channel name. I think that would work out good for you. Smoking with Dan and Doug. Yeah, you could do a live stream. You could do like I do, get you a StreamYard account, and you and Dan could be doing lives from your driveway or just outside your garage or wherever you put your smoker. And smoking with Dan and Doug. I like that. That's pretty catchy. I'd watch it. I'd subscribe. I'd probably be hungry the whole time I'm watching, but Okay, Brian rather says, pick up me and my daughter with my old car. She is 11 now and been racing her own car for 4 years. Fantastic. Smoking would get us a lot of followers. Yeah, no doubt. Probably get you a whole bunch of them until they realize it's that kind of smoking. Yeah, there you go. I can make you some shirts to wear. That way you can be on the YouTubes and it's smoking with Dan and Doug. I think we got something here, folks. I do. I'll have to. What size shirt you wear, Doug? Tell me what size shirt you wear. See what I can do. Uh-oh, it's just getting warm. It's just getting warm here. Get busy living. That's part of it. Larry says, see, you can tell what they're doing. They're Googling famous lines in Shawshank Redemption. A 2X. I'll find out what size Dan wears. He's not watching this morning, I don't think. A 2X. All right. I will I'll work on that. Yeah, we got less than 2 minutes to go. So far, Hitch is on the right track. He's got part of it. Too many ribs. JJ's woodshop already said it. Where did I miss something? Oh, yeah, he did say it. There it is. Get busy living or get busy dying. Yeah, that was the well-known line from that movie where, again, if I'm saying this like y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm assuming you've seen the movie, and if you know it well, Andy and Red were sitting leaned against the wall, and Red's thinking that Andy's starting to get pretty depressed about, that he's never going to get out and stuff like that. So he just says it's really pretty simple choice. You got to get busy living or get busy dying. So that is what is on the back of this shirt. And of course, the clue is this, because if you're a true Shawshank Redemption fan, you would know that. And just for fun, we've got about 30 seconds left for my maybe 15 seconds left before my timer goes off. Who knows what Red's prison number was? I can remember it real easy because it's almost like the zip code around here. In fact, it's not too far off from my zip code. But we'll see if anybody can. Yeah, see, there's a Shawshank fan right there. When Red repeats it after getting out, he follows with damn straight. And of course, the scene when he's saying that is right after he was leaving the same little halfway house room that Brooks was in. And, of course, that's where Brooks hung himself in the movie. And then he puts, head Brooks was here, and then Red engraves, so was Red. And then that's when he says that line. So, yep. He's got to bail because he says he's got to get living. That's right. Oh, has it been on TV all week? Well, I don't watch much TV, and I don't get a lot of the channels. I don't have the cable and stuff. But that is such a popular movie that it's usually on somewhere on some, marathon thing or something. It's on all the time. Oh, Doug got it. 30265. Yep, that was Red's number. But all right, well, y'all did pretty good. Google's your friend. Rusty Taylor, what's up? Rusty Taylor is a cigar box guitar making machine, and he's also the host of the what will be the 2020. Let's see if I can get it right. 2020 Georgia International Cigar Box Guitar Festival. It's going to be happening right up here at the square, so I can't wait for that. September, September 11th and 12th, I think, Rusty. Yeah, September 11th and 12th, I think. So if you're in the area, get out and go see the festival. Great music, a lot of toe tappers. Be fun. I will be there. All right, everybody else have a great Father's Day. Tomorrow, Sunday is Father's Day, so have a happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And I'm going to get out of here. I got stuff to do. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all Monday. Bye.